no one thought this would happen. Because we're nearly 50 games into the season, and a team that wasn't even predicted to make the play-in by most experts has a better record than the two Eastern Conference favorites, has nearly matched their win total from last year already, and just beat the OKC Thunder on the back of elite defense from one of the best defenders in the NBA.
Dort, Gilgeous-Alexander, Wiggins, and Williams, a block by Scotty. What a big-time Defensive Player of the Year play!
And this game right here was the perfect encapsulation of what has made the Raptors and Scotty Barnes great this season. On the road against the best team in the NBA, it wasn't their offense or a hot shooting night which led them to the win, but their defense. A defense which has been top 5 in the NBA this year. And when you talk about this Raptors team and defense, well, you have to talk about that man who came up with the clutch block. Because not only do you see the freakish length of Scotty on that play, blocking a Chet Holmgren jump shot, but this is what he has done all year: make big defensive plays when it matters most.
James.
And I'm going to say it because a lot of people are afraid to even mention it. Scotty Barnes should be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. I know people get scared when you mention a guy who isn't a center as the DPOY, but this isn't Marcus Smart or even Mikal Bridges we're talking about from previous years. This is closer to Draymond Green, even Scottie Pippen on the defensive end of the floor. Because who else is making plays like this, where he's guarding Jalen Johnson in transition? He then switches onto Okongwu in the post, and the Hawks make a bad mistake, trying Scotty in the post as he swats Okongwu. Or here, look at him guarding Hansen in the post. He makes the drop-off pass, and watch Scotty effortlessly slide over and swat Rupert at the rim. And it's this kind of versatility, the ability to go from guarding a center to a wing or vice versa, or guarding a point guard, which makes him so great defensively, averaging nearly 1.5 steals and 1.5 blocks per game, which has rarely been done in NBA history. And more importantly, it's this versatility which makes this team great defensively. Because when you look at this Raptors team, do you see elite defensive players across the board? Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickley, RJ Barrett, Grady Dick, the list goes on. These guys haven't been considered good defenders throughout their careers. It's unfair to say Scotty is single-handedly making this team a great defensive team. But at the same time, even if he's lifting the play of everyone around him, it is all a result of the best player and the franchise player on this team leading by example. The energy he plays with on both ends of the floor, it's contagious. And in fact, the energy of this entire franchise is contagious at the moment. Is it too simple to say this team is winning off good vibes and the power of friendship? I know, that is too simple, but at the same time, I truly believe people underrate that so much. Look at what is happening in Phoenix. They replaced Kevin Durant with a worse player, but you know what they brought in? A great coach, and they brought in good vibes, and that has turned that team around. And it is noticeable when you watch this Raptors team, they have some of the best chemistry in the league, and you can hear them talk about that. Our team chemistry, I think that's the most important part. We're all just super connected, laughing, smiling, just having fun. Our chemistry on this team is the best that I've been around in my 5 years in the league. It's easy to say that, but we can see it on the floor with how they play, the ball movement, the playmaking. Just like this play, where Quick gets the ball to BI in the post, and watch BI attack the middle of the floor. He sees Shed cutting underneath the basket, and in an instant, doesn't have to think, just immediately throws the behind the back pass to Jacoby. Beautiful ball movement. And this is a team that has been moving the ball well all season long, ranking 4th in the league for assists, but also only 6th in the league for turnovers. And this almost makes it hard to pinpoint just 1 or 2 players to give credit to on this team, because you simply can't only give credit to a few players. Scotty Barnes is the best player. It's not a debate, it's not a question. What he does on both ends, it's been all NBA level impact on a nightly basis. But we are seeing the value of Brandon Ingram's tough shot making, the additional playmaking on a nightly basis, him playing with more energy on defense, and the impact that has had on this team. Or Emmanuel Quickley, who is considered a negative contract. A lot of Raptors fans wanted gone early in the season, but has been really solid and steady over the last 30 games, including that game against the Warriors where he turned into Steph Curry himself. And then there's RJ Barrett, who the Raptors have really struggled without from a record perspective. You can go through this entire roster. Grady Dick is starting to find some form, and that has helped this team. We know about Mamu and the impact he has had. Or Jamal Shed. You get the point I'm trying to make. But if there is a guy who exemplifies all of these traits that have made the Raptors great this season, the ball movement, the defense, the willingness to work for his teammates, it's not someone making $30 million a year or in year 10 of his career. It's the complete opposite.
Here's Walter up top. Oh! Murray Boyles a slam dunk.
Because whilst he has been injured the last few games, make no mistake, this has been one of the best rookies in the NBA. This has been the best defensive rookie in the NBA, and probably the Raptors' second best defender. Because in a similar way to Scotty Barnes, the versatility of Colin Murray Boyles is special. Just watch here where he slides over to guard Alexander Walker's drive. And right here, he should be cooked. But look at him here in an instant turn and then block Okongwu after that pass is made. It's one thing to have the athleticism to make these kind of plays, but it's the instincts, the timing, the coordination, which you just can't teach. It's these kind of special traits that have enabled him to play at the 5 as a 6'7" rookie. And even a lesser appreciated part of his game that has helped the Raptors win games is his offensive rebounding. I really can't stress enough, offensive rebounding is a skill. Not only is it a skill, but find me a good offensive rebounder, and 9 times out of 10, I will show you a player who contributes to winning in a major way. Just like on this play where Scotty finds Quick for the 3. He can't get the shot to go, but watch CMB hustle for that loose ball, grabbing the rebound, and no one's there to guard Quick on the relocation 3 as he knocks it down. And CMB has been so impressive to me that I will be making a video on just his play this season in the near future. So if you want to see that video, you might as well subscribe and stick around. And if you're thinking, it's only 50 games into the season, sometimes even 50 games into the season, there can be some signs a team is getting lucky. Like the Lakers having a negative net rating, but being 10 games above 500. Or if you are only beating up on terrible teams, which isn't luck, but it's not exactly a good sign for the playoffs. Well, the Raptors are top 11 in net rating. They're an elite defense, a solid offense, and they have the second best record in the conference against teams above 500. That right there is where the Raptors are truly proving a lot of people wrong. Because all throughout this season, even when people have given the Raptors credit, which on a side note, they have rarely ever given the Raptors credit, they've always been like, well, if they face a good team in the playoffs, they don't really have a chance. But statistically, they have as good a chance as anyone not named the Detroit Pistons. And for a team that won 30 games last year, nearly has 30 wins already, this has been one of the most incredible stories in the league that no one is really talking about.